what should be taken by that particular committee. Chair, what's being suggested that we have it looked at here and or it shifts across from other committees, so we finish something off the work program from other committees and take it up here, is that what's being suggested?
No.
Okay, what you want.
Sorry, no, there's no point two committees looking at it. What I'm saying is that I put the request in originally at the last committee. Nothing was said about it not being part of the remit. You didn't make that comment at the last committee meeting. But I mean, for example, if things are going to go to the specific committees, we've got what was that one? Universal credit. Perhaps that's down for us to look at. Perhaps that should be something that wellbeing should look at. But I can imagine that their workload is pretty steep. So, and I look at the workload of the transformation of the other committee that you want to give the freedom of information to. Well, their workload is pretty light. So, I get the feeling that this is just being delegated to whatever committee it suits. That's what it looks like from where I'm sitting. But I really feel that because it covers the whole of the council and it cuts through every level, that we should have a working party in that.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, since after you expressed an interest in the FOI, Transformation Resources also expressed an interest. No, that's not because it comes first. The FOI is a corporate responsibility that sits that particular directors. My view is that it's more appropriate. That committee also. It's good. It's good politics. It's just that it's going to be the Transformation Resource Committee. We'll get what I said.
Why are they more appropriate than this committee?
Because that's the directors sits under.
Chair. Can I just clarity over the universal credit? Actually, a member of the Family Wellbeing Policy Forum did ask for it to be brought forward, but as a committee, I'm sure when you agreed this, we thought it was probably more appropriate to be taken on a more corporate level than just one particular committee. And that's why we actually asked, and Stuart will be aware of that, we asked that it would be moved to this committee as this is the most appropriate place for it.
Do you mind if I just finish the conversation?
It's writing that the Transformation Committee has this particular forms and we wanted to put on as part of our work programme. It wasn't anybody decided to stick it on transformation. It was the committee itself that decided we would like to look at that particular issue of freedom of information. And whether you raised it here, there, or anywhere else, it's unfortunate, the good practice is it sits under that particular directors. So that's the appropriate committee to deal with. And if you have got views, you're more than welcome to stand in for somebody on that particular committee and put your views on that at that particular time. No stifling your views, it just sits better with that committee, that decision. The Transformation Committee did make itself so that they would look at as part of their work program. What we don't want to do is duplicate what everybody else is doing. And that's what we're asking for.
Excuse me, Chair, I'm not asking for duplication. I'm the last person to want to duplicate work. But with what Maura's just said, I agree with what he said, the universal credit came up. He wanted to discuss it at the Health and Wellbeing Committee, but felt that this was the better place to look at it. That's fine, that's fine. But that was a decision that was made and everybody looked at the whole picture. So things can be moved around. They don't necessarily go to, on paper, what would be the most appropriate committee because it's coming here. And that's what I'm saying about freedom of information. I think it should be covered by this committee because of the reasons I've just laid out.
I don't think we're going to get any agreements on this, so I suppose that we need to get those. I propose as freedom of information.
As Councillor Fraser spoke to the members of that committee who obviously showed an interest in it, you know, I would like to dictate to any committee, we are the coordinating committee, but if they particularly want to do it, let them do it.
Well, that's all I can say.
That's all I'm saying. There's one member of this committee who wants to do
Councillor
it.
Fraser's quoting about who did it first.
Okay.